Hello, Seeds of Literacy students. I certainly hope that you are well, and I wanted to show you in this video some ways to continue your learning even when you aren't in the classroom. So the resources that I'm going to mention, I should point out, are also found in the description area of this video if you need to click on some links or to find some other information. It should be there. The first resource that I wanted to mention is the website for Khan Academy. And you will want to get yourself a login for that. And once you are signed up for that, it will let you pick some selections. What I've done here is I've picked Adult Learner. And since I'm interested in math type subjects, up in math, I picked arithmetic, algebra basics, basic geometry, and pre-algebra. Now, Khan Academy also has an app that you can install on your iPhone or on your Android phone. So in this case, I've chosen the arithmetic, and you can see that it lays out some different courses for you at different levels. And let's take a look at we'll take a look at fractions. You can see there's all types of topics in there. And so if we click on, let's say, the fractions intro, then you can see that there's a bunch of videos that you can look through in a bunch of different topics. And some of the topics have practice where you can actually answer some questions, and then some have quizzes, and as you work your way through, you earn points and you can level up to different levels. So this is a very helpful way, especially of focusing in on areas where you may have experienced some difficulty. Since I know that a lot of students are working on or will soon be working on the math section, there's really nothing more important for that than learning your math facts, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing, and having those down cold. Those are really the basic building blocks. So you'll really do yourself a big favor by getting these down and really learning them. You'll find that they're useful in fractions, in long division, in proportions, in algebra, and even geometry. So I would love to see everybody just memorize those and have them solidly. The time that you spend now is going to save you many, many hours in the future. So let's look at some ways that you might be able to learn those math facts. Learning math facts really comes down to practice. You can practice by doing sheets of problems, or you can practice by using flashcards. And if you're a paper kind of a person, these are some resources that you can print out, and I'll put links in the description of the video. These particular flashcards, there's a lot on a page, which is nice, and they have the answers on the back. So you need to be able to print on two sides of a sheet of paper. If you don't have that capability, but still have a printer, you can go with this type of a flashcard. So with this type, you would cut them out and then fold them over. So you would have 6 times 6 equals 36. So those are single-sided, but this takes a lot more paper and probably a lot more ink. Here are some other options if you decide to use paper. We've got the index card, so 7 times 5, 35. In this case, I've used half an index card. Post-it note, so 6 times 8, 48. Here I'm using a little pad, so 3 times 4 is 12. And here I'm just cutting up a sheet of paper. So 10 times 4 is 40. So these are all quick ways. Sometimes actually making your own cards helps because it allows you to write the thing down, get a grasp for the answer, either by your calculator or by some other way. And in writing it down, it kind of helps your brain to store it a little bit better. So you may want to consider making your own cards for whatever operation that you're working on, adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. If you find that as you're going through your cards, if there are certain problems that you're not getting right, put those cards aside and then work on those especially so that you really get them locked in your mind. If you're more of an electronic person and you'd prefer to use your laptop or your desktop or your phone, there are flashcard apps and sites that are available. This is one that I found that works really well on either a phone or on a laptop or desktop. And this particular set of flashcards I set up to look for multiplication where the numbers were up to 12. And all that you do is you click on the card and it flips it over. So you can take a try at figuring out what the answer is and then click on it or touch it if it's on your phone, and it'll show you the answer. And it'll go on forever, as long as you want to go. If we look back, I'll show you how I got there, and of course I'll have a link for this in the description of the video as well. So you can see that there's all different types of things that you can do: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So these are all very valuable and really good practice and highly recommended. In this section down here where it says online flashcards for multiplication tables, if there's a particular number that you want to work with for multiplication, like your sevens, for example, then you go to the 7 times table. It'll still show you flashcards, but they'll all have 7s in them. And if you want to change that number, you can change it here as well. So if you want to work on your 12s, then you can do that. So that's all for now. I hope this was helpful in getting you involved in some useful things that will help you the next time that you're in class. And we hope that that's really soon. Bye-bye.